Yo, what is going on, guys? Aspect Gaming back once again in some GTNH, now episode 43. And I spent quite a bit of time over here at the bee breeding area, and I've kind of made it make sense to myself. When I'm done with all of them, make a video to try to explain it to everybody. Maybe I'll make like a PowerPoint to go with it so I can explain it the best possible. But I've gotten to the point where I have the Imperial and the Industrious bees producing right now. I'm going to move the Industrious guy over here and keep breeding in this apiary. But the reason you want to rush these two bees specifically is because you're gonna need a lot. You're gonna need them to be producing for a while. You need a lot of royal jelly and a lot of pollen clusters to make your first alveary. And the alvearies are very important because these apiaries are not that great for production. You could also upgrade them in terms of breeding, but for production especially, the apiaries have a zero point 0.1 multiplier to their production, which means they're pretty bad. The alvearies have a 1.0, so that's kind of what you want to switch to as soon as possible. And that is the plan. He's got to run for quite a while, as we can see. I'm going to consider world accelerating them to get there, but that's kind of shredding through my power supplies, which I need to upgrade pretty soon, which is pretty much the reason we were doing this in the first place, is to upgrade the power. So we will continue breeding the bees. So I'm going to go for the bees in this cluster over here first, which is like starting with the clay bee. And the clay is industrious plus diligent, both of which we have now. And then you need to put clay underneath because of the red bracket here. Other stuff we can move towards is all these other bees over here. So like tin, copper, iron, that's all great. And it looks like you can make your way down to the uranium bee. We'll have this platinum bee down here too. Yeah, I need to make sure that the uranium bee is actually acquirable for me. Oh my god, 3%. That's gonna kill me. Yeah, having this thing would be really amazing, and this would unlock so much for us. Where is it? It's the preferred climate is the end. That's kind of unfortunate, but we could work with that. Yeah, this will make uranium combs, which in an LCR with phthalic acid, which I don't think is that bad to make anyways. It's a little bit harder than I thought it was. Lithium plus naphthalene. Okay, it's a little bit worse than I thought it would be. We could do coal tar, though. We have coal automated. We can get even more coal as well. We'll have to look at that when we get there. But yeah, basically, if we can get infinite uranium, that'd be really awesome. We could do a whole array of vacuum nukes, which will take me all the way up to where I guess I could do fusion even. Yeah, that'd be pretty awesome. Yeah, in the meantime, I'm just going to keep reading these up, seeing what is useful, work my way to the alveary, and then we'll see where we go. I feel like this is going to be game-changing, the fact that I just learned how to do these bees, so I guess I'm going to go do some more breeding, and we'll be back. So my process right now for breeding is I turn off the extract on both of these things, world accelerate, put in my oblivion frame, and see what comes out pretty much. So there's some times where I want to save honey drops, but right now I'm just going to do that. Okay, so we cultivated sorceress together. When they're hybrids like that, that's usually a good sign that you're going to get a mutation pretty soon. At least what I've seen so far. So this is also sorceress. Fertility 3-4. And we're just going to run that. Yeah, this is kind of how I do it. I just kind of repeat this then. Cultivated source. I just want to make sure that they're split right now. And then I'm getting as many bees as possible from them. Usually it's nice to check the fertility just to make sure you're not accidentally breeding out your fertility. But for the most part, this is between 4 and 3, and the active is 4 right now. So I'm pretty happy with that no matter what. So this guy's pure sorceress. I need to keep track of which one it is. Yeah, this seems like an oversight what I'm doing, but it is a way to do it. How do these all come out pure? I don't know why it might be randomly mutated itself to require a hotter climate, which is awesome, by the way. But we can use the acclimatizer for the first time now. So I moved it right here temporarily. We'll leave it here later. I want to do a little bit of a applied iron just to set up to help automate these later on. But right now, let's just put this in and see what happens. I do know that it could take quite a bit of the material to actually work. And then it's pretty common the world to accelerate these as well. So, I mean, we'll see how much ice it takes to start getting it to a colder, suitable for a colder climate. Oh, I think right when I ended the recording, it went down one. So it's on both one now. Let's see if it'll be happy now. Too cold. It still wants more ice. So we'll let it keep going, I guess. All right, we got him down 2, and now he's happy again. So let's accelerate this. Okay, that's pretty troll, actually. I probably should not have done that. I guess I just got lucky because I got my Eldritch Princess. I thought I messed up big time with all that with the climate, but I guess it worked itself out in the end because it did not pass on that trait. Because when you change to a different trait, it takes the base stats of it. So now we have the Eldritch stuff on this. So okay, we take those. I'm gonna continue breeding this. So the sad thing is this only has a 2 XP, which means you kind of gotta roll and get lucky. At least as far as I know. Well, let's see what happens. Nice, pure Eldritch with 4x. Wow, I guess we got lucky. This is really good. Single honey drop. Okay, so we have the Eldritch Bee now. Let us to put it in the breeder loop. And I'll collect a whole bunch of it just for safekeeping. No, stop. I recovered it. I had a lapse in judgment while talking. You gotta wait until this thing is stacking, and then you can turn these back on. So now it'll loop, and it'll get it going to plus whatever. And then I can trash whatever's in here. Yeah, that's the way that I'm doing it. We're gonna wait for this to get to 64, and then we will stop it, repair the frame, and then keep going. Yeah, what is next? Alright, so next up, we're actually gonna do some more Thaumcraft. We take a little break from bees. Let my bees that I got work right now. So what I'm doing right here is making a whole bunch of amber, because I'm gonna need it. And I might as well just go big and get a whole lot of it while I'm thinking about it. Because, yeah, the 2 things I want to start making are towards these quests down here. We are in the Applied Energistics tab. And there's a whole section for Thaumcraft Applied Energistics. So we're going to be making these diffusion cores and the coalescence cores. How much quicksilver do we have? We should have a lot. Okay, we have 2. I still have a bunch of blocks. Can I unquicksilver block these? Let me see. Okay, perfect. We could smelt them. Yeah, I had like a whole bunch of mercury from a different, a really old process that I had. And I turned like a ton of it into quicksilver blocks, and that's where I got all that quicksilver from. I think it was centrifusion redstone that was getting me that. I gotta bring all that back pretty soon. I need like a new farming area. Yeah, okay, that problem is solved. Next, we're gonna need 8 of these. Make sure we don't have any right now. See, this terminal for some reason does not let you like in this one it has save search string. No, this one doesn't have that. I don't know why. Okay, I need my Thaumcraft armor. Where's my... Oh, there it is. Okay, those are done. All right, now we gotta go do some watering. And by watering, I mean growing the mushrooms, because I still don't have a better way to charge my wand. This is something I have to improve right away, because this is going to annoy me very shortly. Someone gave a recommendation with some item from, I think it was Steve's Factory Manager. But that got patched out in this. It would have been a really good solution, but they're patching stuff out. Actually, there used to be like an infinite V glitch too. I think they fixed that as well. I'm not sure though. I just have heard things through the grapevine. I have not played in 9 months, so we're getting back to things. I think we can get away with doing all these right now. Let's see. All right, nice. We got to refill this wand again, but pretty good. It's actually not that bad when you use, like, I used all the aqua there. This thing will fill itself up very, very quickly. So, I like that. What's next? Okay, yeah, this thing's going to be expensive. And we need to upgrade our wand to get to this point. Oh. Yeah, we need this automatic infusion badly. Which I think we're actually closer to that than you might expect. That's just a guess. I need to scan these. So I crafted this guy up, a distillation pattern encoder. I don't know what to expect with this. Okay. I still don't really know what's going on here. Can we put regular patterns in? Oh, I think I see what's going on here. What's something that I would want? Yes, like this. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. So you put the item in that you're scanning here, tells you what aspects come out, then you encode it, and you can put it where it's got to go. Okay, neat. So there's a spreadsheet that I know of that's kind of like a cheat sheet that tells you pure sources of all the different aspects. Probably going to encode a whole bunch of those. How many more of these can I make? Okay, yeah, this is pretty cheap. The Certus is a little bit annoying. I'm running low on it, but... yeah, so we could start encoding these. Now... this is not happening right now. Oh. We gotta make a whole bunch of these, I think. Kind of what it's gonna look like. Alright, no problem though. Alright, so we got a bit of a plan right now. We have a big infusion we want to do, or 2 of them rather. Let me set this to smelt while we're doing that. So I plan to make 2 of these Essentia providers. So the quest book right now wants me to make an Essentia provider and an infusion provider. I've been told that the infusion provider is pretty much power crept by the next thing up, which is the infusion interceptor. And we will do this. So what I've heard is that you basically place the infusion interceptor in the bottom block of the middle pedestal, followed by a Essentia provider, and then a 1 tick adds all the Essentia you need into the runic matrix, which is pretty awesome. So the recipes don't take forever. You don't have to wait forever to do them. That seems really nice. Yeah, let's set up this infusion. I have all the stuff that I need set up in the pedestals already. Not in the pedestals, but in the jars. You know what I'm saying? I'm putting the pedestals in right now, as you can see. Okay. Where's my wand? It must be my AE system. Let's do it. It's gonna be nice when I don't have to wait anymore for this. And I could also program recipes in. I've been programming some recipes over here as well whenever I get to them. So there's a spreadsheet with pure sources of pretty much all of the Thaumcraft stuff on it. You don't have to use pure sources for everything. You can just use renewable stuff. So I fold it. I said 2 lucrum is 1 gold. Even though gold has, the gold ingot has other byproducts, I don't really care if I'm excess on them. So I just wanted to make lucrum in that way. Or it might be lucrum. I don't know if it's lucrum or lucrum. But yeah, as I come up with things, we're going to be putting them into there. Because I have a little bit of an idea to make a sort of like an array of alchemical furnaces. Because I can't quite get to this multi-block right at this moment. But pretty soon we can. So yeah, just to sort of get us by, I'm going to do like a 3x3 grid of furnaces and have them all export to the same Essentia provider, I guess Essentia interface, essentially. Using the word Essentia a lot there. Yeah, that's the plan right now. We'll see if it works out. Alright, we're about done with this. There we go. First Essentia provider. Now let me make sure this is what I think that it is. No, maybe it's not what I thought it was. Oh. Yeah, maybe we don't need two of them. Maybe they're not... They might not be an Essentia interface like how I thought they were going to be. Yeah, let's hook this up and just see what we can do with it. Yeah, I don't think that's quite what I thought it would be. Let's take a look. Okay, so yeah, it is effectively a Magic ME interface. You can use it instead of an Essentia import bus next to your Alembics or the Advanced Chemical Furnace. I mean, let's see how bad the Essentia import bus is. Maybe we can make that instead. Seems pretty cheap. I think I have this somewhere. Yeah, I guess we can make one of these. I don't know. Let me think about it. Let me try to lay out my alchemical furnaces in a way that makes sense to me and see what I need after that. I also have to route cabling over here. I'm a little bit low on that. We're really not close at all, so we need a new line going in this direction. I guess we have like the blue line on the top, which goes up to over here. We can bring that over. I want to redo all the AE2 wiring though. So this isn't the final. This will not be the final like layout of it. Yeah, we can extend the blue line over. I hope I'm gonna make a lot of cables. Yeah, we have a lot of dense cables, and maybe it doesn't have to be dense for now. Maybe we'll use regular cables. Okay, there's no problem making 100 of them. We'll just do it right now then. Okay, so next up I'm going to make a... Maybe I'm not going to make a second one of these right now. I'll keep this here in case I feel like it. But I'm going to work towards the Infusion Interceptor right now. Should be pretty easy to do, actually. That's a lot of thaumium, actually. But we can handle that. Alright, I got everything gathered for the Infusion Interceptor. And when I click this, it should go. This is going to take a little while. We'll just finish when I was tabbed out. Nice. Give a little scan. Very nice. A lot of things. Okay, cool. So I got to bring the AE system over here. And then I got to make the system to get Essentia into my AE system. Okay. I will do that tomorrow my time. But for you, that will just be a cut. So I need a couple more things to craft my automated altar. One of which is the Infusion Claw. And this needs our first void metal to be made. And the stuff's actually pretty easy to make. So the recipe for void seed is any seed plus 8 of these. And that's actually perfectly made from moon turf. So yeah, we could do that easily. And then we just use a whole bunch of metallum. And there we go, our first void metal. Nice. Surprised it's not a quest or anything somewhere, but okay. Yeah, we're cooking up a little bit more. We can make a bit more of it. Go ahead and make the rest of this. Alright, 12 should do us good for a little while. We'll need more eventually, but for now we're good. Actually, I need 2 of that back. We've got to turn these into rods. And then I'm going to gather up everything else that I need for this. This thing needs a nether star. I don't know if I have one of those on hand. Oh yeah, we do. We have 2 of them. Nice. Yeah, it's been a while since I could get one of those. Just a whole bunch of random stuff here. Why in 1010? Okay, we can do it. Alright guys, I lost a bunch of footage, but we're going to recap what I did real quick here. So we're working on making a super node, which I'm going to be using to energize it to allow myself to get a whole bunch of centivies, basically. And that'll help me with my infusion automation, which will help me get passive energy, which is what I've been aiming for the last like million episodes. So yeah, we're working on this guy right now. I need Ordo on it still, and we got to increase all these aspects like well over 100, but we're off to a good start already. And how we're accomplishing this is with a node linking device. So first off, this guy doesn't work across dimensions. We tried that and failed it. And then I don't think it's going to work on... I tried this earlier. I don't think it's going to work on this. Maybe, well, let's try it. Now that I know how I'm doing. No, I don't think it works on the nodes inside of the pedestals. Let's replace this and try this again. Yeah, basically we're stealing the V from a node and putting it into another one. And the process, as you saw, makes a whole bunch of flux, which I'll clean up later, but do this in a place you don't really care about, or it's easy to clean up, one of the 2. Once you find your node you want to link to, you place it, click on it, and just start draining this. So yeah, remember that I clicked on the node at the old base first, and then I clicked on this one. Now it's going to drain this node. And this will create flux naturally, but it'll drain it. It'll take its aspect and convert it into the other node. There's a 70% chance you take it, I believe. So that's pretty good. It's going to go pretty fast. And yeah, as far as like grindy processes and GregTech go, this isn't that bad at all. So I'm going to keep doing this. We're going to make a big node. And yeah, it's going to be where I'm at for next episode. Until next time, guys, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, leave a like, leave a comment. Always appreciate that. And yeah, thanks for watching. See you next time.